In the quaint town of Elmridge, nestled between rolling hills and flourishing gardens, lived a young gardener named Clara. From the crack of dawn to dusk, Clara immersed herself in the lush quilt of nature that enveloped her little cottage. Her garden teemed with life, vibrant blooms that whispered secrets of love and joy in every leaf and petal. Yet despite her efforts to cultivate beauty and harmony in her surroundings, Clara found herself lost when it came to communicating the depths of her affection for her dear friend, Nathan. Nathan was a craftsman, skilled in the art of woodwork. His fingers danced along the grain of oak and maple with a tenderness that Clara admired. They shared an enduring friendship, their companionship woven through years of shared laughter and quiet walks. But Clara's heart yearned for something more, a desire that flourished just as her roses did. One crisp autumn morning, inspired by the rustling leaves and a hint of wood smoke in the air, Clara sought a way to express her feelings. Words seemed insufficient, cumbersome even, to convey the complexity of her emotions. So, Clara turned once more to her beloved garden. She meticulously picked out flowers, each one symbolizing facets of her affection for Nathan. It wasn't just the luscious red roses she chose. There were sunflowers for admiration, bluebells for constancy, and daisies for innocent love. She diligently arranged them in a handcrafted basket, tying them together with a ribbon in the softest shade of blue. That afternoon, Clara made her way to Nathan's workshop, her heart pounding with each step. The scent of fresh wood mingling with her fragrant bouquet emboldened her resolve. She found Nathan bent over his workbench, shaping a piece of driftwood into a moonlit nightscape. "Nathan," she called, her voice barely above a whisper, yet resonating with the assurance of her purpose. He looked up, his face lighting up at the sight of her. "Clara, what brings you here?" With a shy smile, Clara presented the basket. I wanted to give you this. Each flower has a meaning, something I feel for you." Nathan took the basket, examining the arrangement with a reverence that made Clara's heart soar. She blushed and continued, "Nathan, I'm not very good with words, but I am with flowers. Each one speaks a language I can't. They say more than I could ever hope to express." Silence lingered for a moment, filled with the rustle of the leaves outside. Nathan's expression softened, and he gently set the basket aside, moving closer to Clara. "Clara," he began, his voice as soft as a breeze, "I am not so skilled with saying how I feel either, but I can craft, and every creation tells our story." He gestured to the intricately carved piece on the workbench, a serene landscape where two figures walked together beneath the vast starlit sky. It was them, side by side, as they had always been. Overwhelmed with a wave of emotion, Clara realized that they had been speaking the same language all along, through wood and petals. Their bond was perfectly crafted and beautifully arranged, a love story told without the need for words. In that moment, Nathan reached out, holding Clara's hand in his, a silent vow that whispered through their intertwined fingers. Together, they would continue to share their story, writing it in the language of roses and the grace of hands that understood love profoundly deep, beyond mere words.